Hello and welcome to Celebrity Trends. If it's your first time, please hit the subscribe button and click on the bell for more amazing news on your favorite celebrities.
Will critics who criticize Sussex for expressing their opinions on global issues ever learn to keep silent? Hello everyone and a warm welcome back to the channel. Yesterday we reported that Meghan and Harry, the Duke and Duchess of Hypocrisy, finally broke their silence on the crisis happening in Israel on their website, Archewell Foundation. Under the title, With Heavy Hearts, Meghan and Harry from the Archewell Foundation, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex stated, "We oppose all acts of terrorism and brutality, and we are supporting our partners and organizations on the front lines in Israel to provide the urgent assistance needed and to help all innocent victims of this unacceptable level of human suffering." Of course, Meghan and Harry had to issue their own statement after King Charles and also Prince William and Princess Catherine issued statements condemning the violence. However, Meghan and Harry couldn't be bothered to condemn the violence and simply offered a bunch of empty words, something we have already noticed they are quite good at. Are they good at achieving real change? Well, no. But why are empty words not enough? Today, the critics are really venting, so I want to share with you a couple of articles I found. The first one is in the Daily Mail, written by John Meyer, whom I greatly admire. The headline reads, "The week that Charles and William taught Harry and Meghan a lesson in what it means to be real." I knew there would be interesting material in this article. Let's talk about what Jan has to say. From the start, Jan makes an excellent point. There is no situation in the world that the Duke and Duchess of Sussex can't make worse by eagerly inserting themselves into the narrative. And this is something that really bothers me about these two. They are nobodies who don't really know anything about anything, but somehow they believe that everything is their business and that we want to hear their thoughts and opinions on absolutely every topic under the sun. Jan points out that they didn't even really condemn Hamas, and I also noticed that. They are just trying not to antagonize anyone who might be useful in the future. I agree with January. Meghan and Harry want it all. They want to be able to speak out of both sides of their mouths because let's remember they don't really represent anything or are actually against something. They change their minds more often than some people change underwear. Jan also mentions other celebrities who felt the need to say something. Apparently, Kim Kardashian issued a proclamation saying, "As human beings with a heart, how can we not be devastated by these horrific images that we will never be able to forget?" And then Madonna said, "Imagine if this were happening to you, it's unimaginable." Well, just because other celebrities want to issue these meaningless statements, doesn't mean we let Meghan and Harry get away with it. And besides, Meghan and Harry aren't even celebrities, at least they shouldn't be. They are trying very hard to be, but they are not. They are just a couple of useless, irrelevant nobodies. Jan Moore, of course, is not the only legitimate reporter talking about this. Lady C has also shared her opinions on the matter. She said that Meghan and Harry are not in a position to issue a statement about the issue, unlike prominent members of the royalty like Prince William and King Charles. And she is absolutely right. Furthermore, she added that it seems like Meghan and Harry are just trying to promote their own image. And of course, that's all they are ever trying to do. They really don't care about helping anyone other than themselves. We have covered this already. She also said that they don't know their place. Prince William and the King have an obligation to make some comment, but Harry and Meghan shouldn't make any comments. It is not appropriate for royalty to make comments, that is for state representatives. They have forgotten how little importance they hold and must remember their place and go back to their corner. Those are harsh words, but words that Meghan and Harry really need to hear. They won't, I know, but it would still be nice for them to take this advice and keep silent for once. Then, royal commentator Phil Dampier gave his opinion, saying, "It's good that they talk about international relations when they can't even sort out their own problems." I always love to hear what Phil has to say, and he is right again. What right do they have to try and solve the world's problems when they themselves have so many personal problems? Jan Moyer also made some very important observations about the statements made by King Charles and also Prince William and Princess Catherine. She says that the BBC refused to call Hamas terrorists, which I find absolutely inappropriate. I mean, just look at what those horrible people are doing to the poor inhabitants of Israel. If that's not terrorism, I don't know what is. But apparently, some media outlets believe it's more important not to hurt people's feelings, even if those people happen to be terrorists, than to tell the truth and support the victims. In the article written for the Daily Mail, John Meyer says that the Prince and Princess of Wales went even further than some thought was prudent. Not only do William and Kate feel anguish over the devastating events happening, but they went as far as calling Hamas terrorists, something even the national channel refused to do. She admires their clarity and sense of justice, and I completely agree with her. I am so glad that William and Catherine were not afraid to speak the truth. This is terrorism. What is happening now is absolute terrorism, and they are killing children. How is that not considered terrorism? Honestly, when I read the statement from Kensington Palace on behalf of Prince William and Princess Catherine, I felt it was perfect. And now I hear that some people think maybe it wasn't a wise decision to call these groups terrorists. I am shocked. What kind of world are we living in where calling these groups terrorists is controversial? I did a little research because I was wondering who might find that statement controversial, and I found an article that said some celebrities who have issued statements supporting Israel have been attacked by the Palestinian side. According to Katie Nichol, who also supports William and Catherine, it seems like most people approve of their stance.
Thanks for watching. Till next time on Celebrity Trends.